Hi everyone, I'd like to show you today how to alter a book like this. Now, it was just, I've done it a year ago, I posted it on Facebook, and sometimes Facebook just let you know, look, you did this a year ago, do you want to post it? So I said yes, and several people were interested in how I made this, so that's what we are going to do. This technique I've learned from Noit Kessler. She has a great YouTube channel. I will leave a link below to her channel and to her video, and she is doing I've done it a little bit differently from her, but it's great technique to learn because you can use it not only on books, you can use it on any mixed media project. And this book, I love it because I love witches and all things witchy and magical and fantasy. So it started, I started to make something like Noit did, but then I've changed my mind and did something different. This turned out into a box, and the wand was an afterthought, but I will also show you how to make it. And this basically are printed free printing from the internet, and I just aged them. And I will show you how to make something like this and all the options you have, because you can do many things. It doesn't have to be exactly what I've done. So I've taken an old book. This one I bought for £1 when I was vacationing in London. I think I'm the only one I know that goes on vacation and returns with with the old books. So this one was for £1. Of course I bought it because it has a very nice hardcover. I don't really care what's on the inside. I just care that it's old. I like that the pages are yellowed, and I don't care if there is a time damage on the paper. Now, basically, to start decorating your cover, you can draw by hand, you can print something off the internet. I printed this from a free printable website, and this can be your guidelines. You can just draw whatever you want to be your guidelines, and don't be afraid to draw on the cover. Everything will be covered, so nobody will see what's underneath. That's the great thing. But at first I thought I will go with some kind of raven and a tree, but then I felt like going with something more Celtic. So that's what I have. First of all, I'm going to glue down these pieces that are going to be the guidelines to the decoration of my cover. Very easy. When you are doing this, no matter if it's your drawing or it's something you printed and you are gluing down, take a little bit away from the edges, at least ½ centimeter. We are going to use, you can use glue gun to make the decoration, or you can use 3D paint or puff paint, whatever you call it. You can even use twine, whatever will give you a raised pattern. So this image came like this, but I want it like so. So I'm playing with it and placing it wherever I want it to be, and I'm going to trim here. It doesn't matter if your paper wrinkles because of the glue. Again, everything is going to get covered. This is just so to have so you'll have an easier time tracing your pattern on the book. Here we go. Now I've printed it twice because I wanted it on the other side of my cover also. So here we go, this side. Now this needs to dry. Now for making, I don't know how they call it this, but if you want to make these stripes on your spine, it's the easiest thing to do. You just take a craft foam or a fun foam, whatever you call it, and you just cut strips like so. Let's put it here so it will stay. Okay, let's see. So I've cut it to size here for the spine, and if you want it more raised, then just do another layer of it and cut another piece like so. So now I'm going to cut 3 more pieces because I want 4 on my spine. More or less. Okay. Here I'm going to use silicone glue. I want it to be glued very firmly, and I want it to dry quickly. Stay. Doesn't matter the color of the craft foam. Again, everything is going to get covered. So you can glue whatever you want on your cover that will make that will be raised from the cover. You can even use pasta. You can cook pasta, spaghetti, not all the way, and just so you can manipulate it. Glue it in any kind of swirly pattern you want and let it dry, and then you glue it. You can, if you have charms, any kind of embellishments, you can glue them also to your cover. Here we go. This is for the spine. You can see this got wrinkled. Don't care. I just need it to get dry so we can continue. Now this is going to take some time. It's not an art journal page. It takes time, all the drying and the process. So this will be probably more than one video to accomplish. So I hope you have patience for it, and I'll come back when it's dry. I'm back. So before I'm starting to trace my pattern, I know that I want my dragon eye to be very pronounced, and I've got this glass bead, I don't know what to call it, glass stone. I've purchased it in a cheap store, Basically, I think you are supposed to throw this stuff in aquariums for fish, and I'm going to use nail polish here to make the eye. I hope it will work, don't know, we shall see in a minute. Not enough gold. Maybe I need something more than this, but I'll let it dry and flip it over. Let's see. No, not enough gold. That means I need to find, let's see what I've got, maybe acrylic gold paint. I really should have let it dry, but I don't have the patience for it. Let's see. I don't know. No, I think I need to start over with this and maybe find some other glass bead. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe something that is already yellow. Let's see. As you can see, I just have an idea. I haven't done it before, so I'm experimenting with you. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah. So now a little bit of glitter gold. Okay, let's hope now it's going to work. I'm going to put it aside for a bit and go for tracing all this pattern that I've put on my cover. So I'm using puff paint, 3D paint, tulip paint, fabric paint, everyone calls it differently. And these are old ones that I don't care for, so I don't care to waste them here. You can also use glue gun if you've got the ones with fine tip. It's better. I don't have one, so if I want something to be really accurate, I will use, oops, let's see, yeah. That's why I'm using this and not a glue gun. And as I said, it's old, so it's not really good, and I'm trying to finish it. Again, doesn't matter the color because everything is going to get covered. And now it's stuck. One of the hazards of this kind of paint. So basically I'm just going to go over all the lines here, and if you find this is difficult, you can also use some kind of twine and just glue it down where all the lines go. Anything that you can manipulate. Okay, so I'm going to go all over this and then I'll come back. I'm back. So I've traced around all the lines, and as you can see I've changed the angle of his neck of this dragon. I kind of like it like this. I am going to do the same thing on the other side of the cover. Here I only need this to dry and then I can do the other side. Now it's gonna take some time. I think the continuation of this project is going to be on part 2, so I'll be seeing you in the second part when everything is traced and dry. So bye for now.